Let's start the program. Japanese Trader Radio Part.065. Today is June 28th, 2026, Sunday by Gift and Craft. 1 FX, 1 surveillance, 1 price movement, 1 this week's bid price of the target currency pair, Euro dollar, from 1.146 to 1.140. 112 this week's bid price movement of all currency pairs. Dollar yen plus 50 pips, Euro yen minus 80 pips, Pound yen minus 20 pips, Euro dollar minus 80 pips, Pound dollar minus 20 pips, Euro pound minus 20 pips. 112 economic indicators. 112 these week's economic indicators. 25th Thursday 2130 the US personal spending MOM. The actual is 0.7%. 25th Thursday 2130 the US core PC price index MOM. The actual is 0.3%. 25th Thursday 2130 the US personal index MOM. The actual is 0.7%. 112 next week's economic indicators. 30th Tuesday 1:30 EU ECB President Lagarde speech. July 1st Wednesday 8850. Japan Tankan Large Manufacturers Index. 1st Wednesday 2115 the US ADP Employment Change. 1st Wednesday 22 the US Fed Chair Walsh speech. 2nd Thursday 2130 the US non-farm payrolls. Previous 172 kilo. 2 stock 21 surveillance 212 surveillance of holding and prospected holding brands. 285A Kyokusha Holdings from 108,700 to 92,180. 402A Axel Space Holdings from 608 to 492. 505A Geekly from 1100 to 1082. 998 Forsofan Group 7244 to 6226. 485A Power X 2200 to 1977. 6861 Kiens Corporation from 77,990 to 77,100. 23 Order buying 485A Power X on June 24th. Japanese stocks plummeted due to a sense of overheating, despite the absence of any specific negative news. This stock rebounded yesterday, hitting the daily upper limit, and they believe it has bottomed out, although there has been a significant drop since yesterday. A look at the order book reveals relatively strong buying pressure. The stock had been sold off due to the upcoming June 16 lockup expiration, but it began to rebound after the market accepted the company's statement indicating that there would be no large-scale selling by major investors. The target price for profit-taking is 3,000 yen. Given the extremely high PL, I don't believe the stock will immediately return to its recent high. 7806 MTG, a stock recommended by my wife. I was asked for a Rifa brand hair iron designed for treatment as a birthday gift. Upon reviewing the IR information, I found that the year-over-year sales growth rate at the most recent earnings presentation was 42%. Rifa Ginza, a brand store, has an inbound visitor rate of 61% and is highly acclaimed internationally. With an equity ratio of 63%, the company has funds available for investment and demonstrates a strong drive for growth, including plans to enter the gift market. Technical analysis indicates that actual performance has caught up with the expectations held at the time of the 2018 listing. Charts from the past 6 months show a pattern of rising growth amidst a concentration of capital in AI and semiconductor stocks. Recent profit-taking presented what I viewed as an excellent opportunity to buy on the dip. I will set the stop-loss level at 6,200 yen and continue to hold the stock until the AI bubble bursts and renewed buying interest emerges. Selling 4858 PowerX the day after the purchase. The rebound lacked momentum, so I sought to lock in a small profit. 2858 Kioxia Corporation. The sharp drop in the stock price on June 24th resulted in a chart pattern indicating a reversal to a downward trend. As an exception to the rules, I hold this stock in a less than standard lot. This allows only for market orders based on the opening price of the afternoon session. I recognized the risk of being unable to exit the position during a sudden market shift, as well as the emotional agitation I experienced as a result. Taking the downsides into account, I sold the position while locking in a small profit. 4028 Axel Space Holdings. I anticipated a rapid rebound driven by expectations for the space industry itself. I had anticipated a sympathetic decline following SpaceX's sharp drop to some extent, so I remained unfazed when the stock hit the daily lower limit immediately after I bought it. However, the subsequent gradual decline was unexpected. Realizing that my prediction of a market bottom was incorrect, I sold off my stock holdings. 3. Others. 3.1. Trading in the Zone and Margin. I read Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. Traders cannot know what to expect from the market. What can be known is the nature of the advantage. We can also determine how much risk needs to be taken to see if the edge actually works. Furthermore, if the trade plays out as expected, having a concrete plan allows us to know exactly how to take profits. I learned the same lesson regarding the assessment of advantage and risk-reward ratios during a margin lecture. From this perspective, I want to deepen my understanding of margin. 3.2. Staying out of the market is also a trading strategy. This week, Kioxia experienced wild fluctuations, plunging sharply, surging back up, and then plummeting once again. Concerns about excessive investment in AI appear to be resurfacing. I kept engaging in risky trades, such as taking a short-term position in PowerX by capitalizing on the sharp drop in price. It was fortunate that I managed to lock in a small profit, but I ran the risk of suffering a massive loss. I believe it is important to switch to high-performing stocks rather than thematic ones like AI, and then simply leave my holdings alone for a while to give my mind a rest. Thank you for listening. Bye!